The Arsenal summer closed with a single headline you didn't expect to see. Gabriel Martinelli is still an Arsenal player. For weeks he featured on shopping lists across Europe and in the Gulf, names whispered in the same breath as big money and big moves. Yet when the curtains came down, the Brazilian remained at the Emirates. Not because there wasn't interest, but because the money never matched the margin Arsenal set. That gap, a headline valuation reportedly north of £60 million versus offers that insiders say only reached around £40 million, is the engine driving everything that followed and helps explain why the club chose to walk away from a sale that might have lasted the whole summer if pushed. Behind the scenes, the calculus was never purely financial. Arsenal have been busy reshaping their attack and defence, bringing in a new striker who can lead the line and bolstering the backline with experience and physicality. Moves that change the squad map and the urgency to cash in. Those new faces mean competition for places, yes. But they also give the club flexibility. If Martinelli can find rhythm and form amid a deeper squad, his value could rise again. If not, there will be another window and another price to weigh. The club's messaging suggested they still believe in his raw attributes, the pace, the directness, the moments of brilliance, and that belief is why they set a high price rather than accept a deal that didn't reflect their valuation. Which clubs were sniffing around? Multiple reports named Bayern Munich among interested parties, and the Saudi market was widely linked too, though well-known transfer correspondent Fabrizio Romano pushed back on some of the Saudi talk, a reminder that the transfer rumour mill can be noisy. Mixing firm offers with exploratory interest. Ultimately, the fracturing of serious bids meant Arsenal didn't have to compromise and risk a long, distracting saga over a player they want to perform for them this season. For Martinelli, that's a double-edged sword. Staying gives him the stage to fight for his place, but it also brings pressure to produce consistent end product and justify why the club held firm. On the pitch, the picture is striking. The new arrivals create fresh tactical shapes and make rotation unavoidable. A different striker partnership, a reinforced defence, and added depth across the wide areas means Martinelli will face competition from players who arrived with purpose. That can be the spark he needs, the right kind of pressure that forces performance, or it can expose form dips that clubs could exploit next time. For coaches, the choice is clear. Either back him and manage his minutes to rebuild confidence, or start rotating decisively and let performances define his future. Fans will watch every touch, every run, every decision in attack, with the knowledge that each outing can shift the narrative again. Beyond the locker room, this is a story about valuation in today's market, how clubs set price tags to protect assets, how suitors calibrate offers around wage structures and squad fit, and how the rumour factory turns negotiation nuance into hot takes. Arsenal's decision not to sell at a lower price signals patience and a belief that the gap between £40 interest and a £60 valuation is meaningful for their sporting project. Whether that patience proves visionary or stubborn will come down to what Martinelli does next. Seize the minutes, deliver goals and assists, and convert quiet faith into concrete returns. So what should you watch for? First, Martinelli's minutes in the early run of fixtures. Start, substitute or bench will tell you how Arteta wants to manage the narrative. Second, direct match impact. Goal contributions and decisive plays will quiet critics fast. Third, any renewed interest in the next window. If performance dips and the market reappears, Arsenal will have to decide again whether to hold or sell. For now, the story is about a club drawing a line in the sand and a player standing at a crossroads, and the next few weeks will show whether that line was drawn wisely or not.